Years ago, there was a man who was out in the wilderness. And the man had a wife and a couple of kids. Things were not looking, too bad for him. He was he was a good man. At 40 years of age, he had left his, place where he'd been living because he killed a man. And he had killed an Egyptian. And he was living in Pharaoh's house. And Pharaoh was an Egyptian. And anyway, the man, after he killed that Egyptian, he left. And he got out there, and the man gave him a daughter, and they had some children. Yeah, this man's name was Moses. Moses came and did what God had said was going to be done to Abraham before Abraham's wife ever had a child. Folks, nobody can do this. Nobody can say things like that except God Almighty. This God Almighty is the same God that, breathed into Adam, and Adam became a living soul or living being, whatever you want to call it. And God brought to Adam animals that he had created to see what Adam would call them. And whatever Adam said, that's what they were. Folks, did somebody tell you Adam did not see God? I hope not. But they might have told you that. And they might have told you that Enoch, in the seventh generation, from Adam, didn't see God, but he did, and he walked with God. And somebody will tell you that Noah did not see God. Noah saw God, and God blessed Noah. Noah was not the last person that saw God. No. Abraham saw God. No angel would be foolish enough to appear to a man and tell him, I'm God Almighty. No, folks, surely you don't believe that an angel would say such a thing. Well, I found out that the devil will say anything. I mean anything. I mean, the devil, has convinced people that Adam fell. Adam did not fall in the garden, friends. No such luck. Adam ate and became like God, knowing good and evil. Yeah, you want to know who cursed Cain? It wasn't God, friends. It was Noah. So, don't blame God for something Noah said, and don't blame God about the people and what God does with the land, because God made it clear that all souls are his, all the mountains of his, the valleys are his, and the rivers are his. Folks, there is a false gospel. I know you can't believe there's a false gospel, but there is. I hope you hear the true gospel and respond to it this year in 2017.